Hi guys. So welcome to today's episode. Today we have Purnima with us, who is currently an MBA student and is also interning at Zomato. Right. So let's just get started. Hi Purnima, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. I'm good. What about you, Bhavna? All good?
Yeah, all good. So why don't you just go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers? Like, tell us about yourself. What are you currently pursuing, and where did you do your bachelor's from? So yeah, go ahead.
As you all know, that I'm Purnima Shukla, and I did my bachelor's in computer science and engineering
Mm-hmm.
from my hometown.
Right.
I hail from Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh.
Mm-hmm.
And post that, I had a work experience working at TCS, and then I knew somewhere I wanted to go into management domain. That's how my MBA journey started.
Right.
And I always had a drift towards sales and marketing, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how I got to know that Zomato would be one of the best ventures to go.
Mm-hmm.
And currently, I'm pursuing my MBA. I'm in my second year
Mm-hmm.
from National Institute of Technology, that is in IT Warangal.
Okay, got it. Pretty impressive. So it must have taken a lot of preparation for you to like get into NIT Warangal, right?
Yeah, it did.
Right. So how long did it take for you to prepare? I think you have to give CAT, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, actually, they accept both the scores. It's CAT and MAT both.
Okay.
And you obviously you need to have a decent score because it is one of the most premium colleges in
Right.
India. So a decent score is okay.
Okay.
And also work experience counts and all those things.
Right. So what is a decent score? Like how much does one have to score in order to get into like NIT?
Actually, they do not disclose the exact cutoff.
Mm-hmm.
You can apply and then they'll give you that whether you're shortlisted or not. But
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's above 90 for MAT,
Mm-hmm.
and for CAT it's I believe above 85 or something. I'm not sure about the numbers.
Okay, got it. So how long did you prepare to write CAT and MAT and then get such a nice score and get into NIT Warangal?
Honestly, I was working at TCS, so it was
Right.
pretty hectic and difficult at the same time to prepare.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was preparing all along. It took me 1 year along with the job to prepare, and
Right.
I landed up.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. So, you just mentioned that you got an internship at Zomato, right? So, how did
Yes,
you come
I.
across that opportunity?
Okay. Since I already mentioned, I always had a drift towards sales and marketing. So
Mhm.
it started off looking for companies that are very good in marketing,
Mhm.
Zomato being one of them.
Right.
And it all like I started searching on all possible portals of job, let's say LinkedIn,
Mhm.
Internshala.
Mhm.
So LinkedIn is how I got to know. I started venturing for people who already work at Zomato,
Right.
and I started interacting with them. I started asking for opportunities in terms of
Mhm.
internships, and that's how I met one of the persons, and that's how he shared my resume to his colleagues, and then the entire process started. That was just a linkage that he linked me to one of the colleagues in Zomato, and somehow I just got lucky. Let's say I got the person,
Mhm.
and then the process starts with like I can brief you about the process how it goes is
Yeah, yeah, please.
either you get a reference
Mhm.
or they'll post it on the portal,
Right.
and then there will be resume shortlisting first of
Mhm.
all.
Mhm.
The second process starts is that once you are shortlisted with the resume, your interviews will be scheduled. It would be a Zoom call. It's all
Right.
online mode,
Right.
and you'll have around 2 rounds of interviews.
Mhm.
First round would be it will be difficult, I would say, because they'll cross check everything, your
Mhm.
communication skills, your negotiation skills,
Mhm.
your math skills,
Right.
because somehow it is a sales job, but along with the sales job, it is more of into marketing.
Right.
We'll go into that a little later. So
Mhm.
they'll cross check if you suffice all the parameters that they're looking for.
Right.
And then you go for the second round, wherein they are making that whether you are fit for the organization based on their cultural aspects.
Mhm.
And that's how it goes. Then you get placed there as an
Mhm.
intern.
Mhm.
And you also get chances of PPO if you perform well in terms
Right.
of figures in sales.
Mhm.
And the stipend that they offered was 25K,
Right.
and it has allowances like to an intern providing allowances in terms of medical facilities. It's rare, right? But
Yeah.
they did.
Right.
And throughout your internship journey, you'll be having lots and lots of perks in terms of Zomato coupon cards
Mhm.
and goodies and
Right.
everything.
Right.
So it's a good journey.
Okay, that's amazing. So, how long is this internship for? How many months is this? Mm.
Okay. Actually, my curriculum permits 8 weeks.
Okay.
So it was in and around 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And post that, if you are planning to, extend it, you
Mm-hmm.
can speak up to your manager because the culture out there is pretty chill. So you
Right.
can extend it to 3 months also, and then you can look up if you want to go for PPO or something.
Okay, got it. So, are you currently interning at Zomato or have you
Yes,
finished interning?
I finished, I completed.
Okay, got it. Understood. Uh, so if like people out there who are, trying to figure out if they need to do an MBA, right? Or if they need to pursue studying further after their engineering or BBA, how
Okay.
important do you think is a master's degree and how important do you think, doing an MBA in order to get into managerial roles?
Yeah, see, in the long run, you will be needing an MBA.
Right.
People assume that MBA, why do you need a degree if you have the skills, right? Why to have it documented or something? But in the long run, you'll always need an MBA.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this that it depends. Like you can go for MBA or PGDM, depends upon your what domain are you looking for.
Right.
And if you want to grow yourself into IT, obviously that's how it goes. You don't need an MBA degree, you go into lead positions and others. But MBA, if you want to go into management skills, product development, project
Right.
management, anything relevant to management curriculum, it's MBA is very much, it is, I think, right now, people with any background are pursuing MBA.
Right.
And it is a big fad among the people who did engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So and somehow it is said that after engineering, you tend to figure out what you actually want to do.
Right. So true. So
Yeah.
true. Couldn't agree more with that. Right. So, you mentioned about your Zomato interview process that the
Hmm.
first process was more critical than the second one, right? Where
Right,
they
right.
looked at your different
Negotiation
skills,
skills. Hmm.
negotiation skills, and all of that. So, how did you prepare for that, and how can one prepare if they're like looking for a internship in the managerial world, right? How do they prepare for such kind of roles, and how did you do it, and what do you have to, say to the people who are preparing right now?
Okay, so it starts off is like you need to have a thorough understanding about the organization, what it does,
Right.
and what is the job role that is expecting out of you.
Mm-hmm.
First. Second is the negotiation. In any sales job, you need to have a very good negotiation skills. You
Mm-hmm.
should be tough with the pressure handling. You'll
Mm-hmm.
get a number of no's. So that negotiation and convincing skill is the ultimate thing that you'll be needing.
Right.
That's why because Zomato, this role is basically of the restaurant partner acquisition and telling them how to enhance their branding
Mm-hmm.
in terms of marketing, advertising, and other aspects.
Right.
So there you need to convince them, you need to align them with the commission part. So your math has to be, quick. You need to have calculations really quick. So they test your math skills as well.
Mm-hmm.
And post that, your communication skills as well.
Mm-hmm.
English is a general language that everybody would be using, right?
Right.
So they expect that you should be thorough with that. And if it is regional basis, some restaurant, then you should be thorough with that language as well.
Mm-hmm.
And how I prepared was quick maths, a bit of maths, and then convincing skills. Yeah, I think it comes with the time. Eventually, it cannot be in one day or something.
Right.
So you need to have a good presence of mind
Mm-hmm.
that if a question is thrown at you, you
Mm-hmm.
do not take a lot of time and you have an answer ready, which is practical. It has grounds. It's not just said haphazard or something.
Right.
So that is how it goes.
Okay. Got it. Understood. Uh, Right. So for all the people who are looking for internships, at least like
Hmm.
when you're doing your BTech engineering and all of that, or like a BBA bachelor's degree, right? When you are supposed to like that in the final year, you do have to like do an internship. And it does get
Yes.
very difficult to find an internship, right?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
what do you think? are like the best practices or something that people have to do in order to like get an internship? What are some of the platforms that they should look at, or um, do they have to work on their resume in a particular way, or is it their LinkedIn profile? So what are some of the sources that you would recommend for people who are looking for full-time jobs as well as internship roles?
Right. I have worked in TCS, but what I realized coming to MBA while I was searching for internship is getting a job is easier, but getting internship is really difficult,
Right.
because there wouldn't be much openings like that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I believe is build a very, very, very strong network
Mm-hmm.
on LinkedIn. It does help. I mean, it's not for the sake of saying it does help. You should have a very good network.
Mm-hmm.
Have a very good LinkedIn profile wherein if people come and visit your profile, they should know that you have done something and they can hire you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Third is, yes, of course, that you mentioned, it's a very strong point that resume, it has to be very strong. And somehow, if internships, because nowadays it's all ATS, how
Right.
resume gets cross-checked is through ATS. So you need to have the keywords that are there. You can check your resume scores and everything so
Right.
that it aligns with the job roles and everything.
Right.
These are the core things. And if you have references and links, that works. But LinkedIn is a strong platform, I would say. That's how I got my internship.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, there are other portals like Internshala. They are pretty helpful.
Mm-hmm.
There is one portal which I would strongly recommend for management student is Unstop.
Okay.
They will be constantly posting on Unstop about the events,
Mm-hmm.
or even they offer you with internship along with PPO.
Mm-hmm.
There are big companies like Honda, Lakme, they'll keep on posting those things. So
Right.
Unstop is a very strong portal according to me.
Okay. Got it. Understood. Cool. Uh, yeah, that was very helpful. So thank you so much. I think that's it for
Yeah,
today's conversation. I think we discussed almost everything.
right.
So we did have like a lot of useful information, be it about, how resume is important and how important your LinkedIn profile is.
Yeah.
So yeah, and thank you so much for taking out the time in your busy schedule and coming on our channel to like, talk to us and give
It was
uh,
great helping out. It was great talking to you.
yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. So, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's it for
Thank you. Bye.
today's. Yeah, thank you so much. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you guys had some kind of insight to take away from this video. And I hope this was helpful for you and it helps you grow in your career. So, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get notifications. In our description, we will also mention Purnima's LinkedIn as well. You can connect to her if in case you have any queries. And we also have linked our Telegram channel link in the description box. Do join our Telegram channel for more such updates. And stay tuned for another informative episode with our channel. So, thank you guys. Thank you so much.